Good evening, folks. I erased the last video because I'm going to fix this lighting problem. I removed the last video because it was captured after a long day of teaching middle school, and I have more positive thoughts to think regarding the missing persons classification of my son. My son was an Army veteran who left the household exactly 7 months to the day after living with me 7 months. During his first 3 months here, he took a lot of walks. He bought and made several meals for himself at least 6 days out of the week. I made meals for him on the weekends. I tried to create a few new recipes, and we were working hand in hand and trying to establish a life together. I knew eventually he would find his way into some kind of vocational field, and he mentioned that he wanted to move to Virginia. I'm cool with that. But after several months of living here and him going to London, England with his 2 best friends, he came back and dropped those friends. And I was upset about it because one of his personal friends named KH was instrumental to me in returning my son home from the Army in 2024. There was a brief period of time from the summer to the fall of 2023 where my son did not speak to any family members on both sides of the family, mother and father. He moved back. He would take long walks, like I said. I wasn't sure what he was working on as far as a plan for a job or college or anything of that nature. But I did start questioning him further as the time went by, the last 2 months of his stay here, because I felt like he was wasting time. He was sleeping too much and drinking alcohol. I tried to question him in a personal, subjective way, like, how are you feeling? How are you doing? How did your day went, type of thing. And some days I came up with no answers. I lost my temper twice in the last few weeks. One was the 3rd day in a row that he slept past 2 o'clock. And I told him I expected him to be more functional and participatory in society. The last week he spent here, there was a blowout on a Monday night, a brief one, in which he said he blocked my phone because I bothered him too much, but I only text him twice a day. I work 2 jobs. I work 7 days a week. I'm never here. And I was doing a radio show that night. I had a tooth pulled at 1 p.m. after an overnight shift, and I was trying to rest from that, but it didn't work very well. And he left the house from 5 to midnight, and my radio show ended around midnight. I asked him where he was. He didn't give a straight answer. He said he was out getting snacks and driving, which is okay. And when I found out that he blocked my phone, I lost my patience with him because I had been paying all the rent and bills for 8 months, asking nothing of him. And all I asked him in return is to keep your phone line open in case one of us had an emergency or an accident or had to go to the hospital. I am trying to be more positive and let go. I have called some Army resources in the area, and they have provided me with good advice. I know my son is somewhere in Southern Virginia. I don't know exactly where, but I am using this vlogging system to express my feelings and progress regarding the situation, because I just released my autobiography, The Birth of Strangers, on Amazon under Jane Hammerstrom Hoffman. And I'm writing a new book in the first person about communicating with people with autism, adult autism people. I don't mind feedback, but I would like you to take a moment of your time. If you are to provide feedback, please don't be negative and say, just let go, just let go, because it's not really that easy. It's been 12 days since he left. He did not leave under good circumstances. He has anger issues at the time, and I understand he needs to work through that. I'm just trying to work through my issues, trying to figure out how to help him, how to show him my care, how to be a good mom without being too intrusive. I did send him $30 through PayPal for gas money, even though he doesn't need it. And I would like for Lauren to know that I love him. And mom is always here for you. And I'm trying to make a better life for myself as well. I'm going down to Florida to see several friends December 8th to the 12th, and then I'm flying to Cali. I wish my son the best and to know that he was loved by his Liberian family, his Swedish family, and me. I'm his mother, and I will love him forever. God bless you, Lauren.